So you're ready to become a master of big numbers. Today, we are diving headfirst into the world of numeration. And hey, by the time we are done here, you're going to be reading giant numbers like a total pro. Let's get started. Welcome to EduRev. We are so glad you're here. Today, we're kicking off an awesome adventure into the world of numbers. And trust me, it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's jump right in. You ever see one of those giant numbers, the ones with tons of digits and commas, and your brain just kinda goes, whoa, how do I even say that? Well, guess what? You are in exactly the right place, because today, we're gonna crack that code together. Here is our roadmap for this little number adventure. First, we'll crack the secret code of place value and face value. Then, we'll check out two different ways people read numbers all over the world. After that, we'll become total pros at comparing numbers. And finally, we'll learn how to make them simpler by rounding them off. Sound good? Alright, let's hit the road. Alright, first things first. We're going to unlock the secret code that makes all numbers tick. Seriously, understanding the difference between place value and face value is absolutely crucial. It's the foundation for everything else we're going to learn. So, what's the deal here? Well, think of it this way. Place value is all about location, location, location. A digit's value totally changes depending on where it's sitting in the number. But face value? Oh, that's easy. It's just the digit itself. What you see is what you get. It never ever changes. Okay, let's zoom in on place value. Check out this number, 92,735. See that digit 2? Its face value is just, 2. But look at where it's sitting. It's in the thousands place. So its place value isn't just 2. It's 2000. See? Position is everything. And face value? It's exactly as simple as it sounds. In the number 472, the face value of the 4 is, it's 4. The face value of the 7 is 7. And the 2 is 2. It's like its name tag. It always stays the same. Piece of cake, right? Okay, your turn. Time for a little brain workout. Look at the number 4895. What's the place value of that 8? Really think about its position. Ones, tens, hundreds. Go on. You can even pause for a second if you need to think it over. And the answer is 800. Did you get it? Awesome! Because that 8 is sitting right in the hundreds place. Its value is a whopping 800. You're totally getting this. Alright, now that we've got that down, let's move on to something really interesting. Did you know that people in different parts of the world actually use different maps to read the exact same big numbers? It's true. Let's check out the Indian and the international systems. This table lays it all out perfectly. Just look at that string of digits. It's the same number. But in the Indian system, with its special comma placement, we talk about lakhs. In the international system, we use millions. Same number, just grouped up differently. The real secret? It's all about where you put the commas. So here's the trick for the Indian system. You put a comma after the hundreds place, 3 digits from the right, and then a comma after every 2 digits after that. This creates those groups we talked about, ones, thousands, lakhs, and crores. And that's exactly why a number like this becomes 12,300, 40,000. Now, the international system, it likes to keep things nice and steady. It's just a comma after every 3 digits, all the way from the right. Super consistent. And this gives us those groups you probably hear a lot. Ones, thousands, millions, billions. So, that same number now sounds like 1,234,000. Makes sense, right? And here's the really cool part. It's super easy to switch between them. Let's say you see 7,50,000 or 750,000. To make that international, you just regroup it in your head. Okay, 7 lakhs is 700,000 plus that other 50,000. Bam, 750,000. See, you're just rebundling the same amount. Okay, so we can read big numbers. Awesome. But what's next? Comparing them. This is a skill you'll use all the time. Is this price higher? Did I get a better score? Let's figure it out. Rule number 1 is the easiest rule in the book. It's the digit count rule. Just count the digits. That's it. The number with more digits is always bigger. Always. 54,207 has 5 digits. 8,964 has 4. Game over. 54,207 wins. Okay, but what happens if they have the same number of digits? That's when you bring out rule 2, the left to right rule. You start all the way on the left and you scan across, looking for the first place where the digits are different. In our example, the 7, the 3, and the 2 are all the same. But then, we see a 6 versus a 5. Since 6 is bigger than 5, that first number is our winner. Simple as that. Alright, you're doing great. Here's another quick one for you. What's the successor of 4,582? Now, successor just sounds fancy. It literally just means what comes next. What's one more than 4,582? It's 4,583. Of course it is. You are on fire today. Fantastic work. Knowing words like successor just helps us talk about how numbers line up. Okay, last big skill for today. And it's a super useful one. Rounding. You know, in real life, we don't always need to be super duper exact. Sometimes close enough is perfect. Rounding is how we take those tricky, complicated numbers and make them simple and easy to work with. So, how do you round to the nearest 10? It's all about the ones digit. Just look at that one number. If it's a 4, 3, 2, or 1, anything 4 or less, you round down. If it's a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, anything 5 or more, you round up to the next 10. So a number like 57, that's 7, tells us to round up to 60. A number like 512, that 2 tells us to round down to 510. It's one simple rule that makes big numbers so much friendlier. Whoa. Okay, let's just take a breath for a second and look at everything we've covered. You've come so far in just this short time. Let's do a quick recap of all the amazing things you've just learned to do. Seriously, check out your new numbers superpowers. You now know the difference between place value and face value, which is the key to everything. You can read numbers like a world traveler using both the Indian and international systems. You can look at any two numbers and tell which is bigger, no problem. And you can round off numbers to make them way simpler. That's some seriously impressive stuff. You have done an absolutely fantastic job today. But hey, this adventure doesn't have to stop. To keep practicing these new skills and learn even more, you should continue your learning journey with us. Just go and download the EduRev app. It's right there on the Play Store and the iOS App Store.